I'm sure you'd like to come back with 2 wins, but 2 ties. One of those against San Diego. You got to be proud of the performance.
Yeah, Friday night was a fun night for us. It was a big step for the program. It was a big step for all the girls to see what they can really accomplish when they put their minds to it. Of course, you always want to win games. We had chances to win the game, to be fair. Not as many chances as they had to win the game, to be fair. We had a number of players that really stepped up and had big moments when they needed to have them, and it allowed us to get a good result.
I know each week we've been talking, so the defense continues to make strides, but by the results and outcomes, is it the defense where you want it to be, and a way that can kind of get you guys more success?
Sure. Defensively, we've got to sort some stuff out still. Our 1v1 defending on Sunday was really, really poor. Really, really poor, as opposed to Friday night where it was very good. So now we're looking for consistency. But what we're starting to find is that because the defending is better, we're a little bit more free in the attack. Unfortunately, on Sunday we were tired. We were very tired from Friday night's game, but we had a number of chances in Friday night against a very good San Diego team where we attacked. And we had chances that we would have liked to have put away that may not have necessarily been there had we not had such a good faith in our own defending.
Apparently, 2 halves each match aren't good enough for you guys. You'd rather play not 1 but 2 overtimes. Playing so much soccer over the last couple of days, is that a concern coming back home?
Coming back home is always a good thing. The girls were able to rest yesterday. We'll go back at it today, but the reality is that we've got to get right back at the work. We'll manage the girls' bodies physically as we need to. We'll manage them mentally as we need to, and we'll kind of be aware of that and read what they're telling us with their language and things like that as we go through the session. But we'd like to think that the girls are ready to go.
Do you feel like, one other question about the San Diego game, was that a statement in a way, kind of like you guys? I know last week we were kind of like the measuring stick and how you guys are going to compete against them, but the fact that to come away with a tie, is that kind of like the other conference to kind of take notice?
If they haven't taken notice of some of the things that we're doing already, then they're not noticing anything, to be really honest with you. But we've got a long way to go. And like we said, the girls had a fantastic night on Friday night, and it was a good measuring stick for us to say, this is who we are right now. Who we will be tomorrow will hopefully only be better, but we're working towards that direction, and it was good to get there.
So I know everybody's happy to be home this week, 4 matches, but talk about the opponent first off with Dominguez.
Dominguez is going to be a great team. Both the opponents this weekend with Dominguez and LA are the lower half of the conference in the South, but they're not poor teams. They're very good teams. They've had very good results against a number of other teams from out of the conference in the preseason. We've spoken to some of those coaches that they coached against, and the report is that, listen, their record does not stand for who they are. They've played a very difficult conference schedule so far as well. So we've got to be ready. They're going to be fast, they're going to be athletic, they're going to be dynamic, and they're going to be hungry. I don't think anybody wants to take a long trip and come away with 2 losses. People want to win games when you're on the road, and you have to do that in this conference. So we have to be prepared to defend our home turf.
Coach, do you see the road trip affecting these teams at all coming up? Or
we do it every weekend. It's something that as a staff we're learning, being a new staff, new to the environment, new to the situation, we're learning how to deal with it. But some of these other coaches in the conference, they've dealt with it. They know how to deal with it. They know how to deal with the bus travel and the plane travel and stuff like that. So, as much as it could affect them, I'd like to really think that they're going to be prepared, and we have to prepare for their best.
Defensively, the team has been able to withstand, and it's opened up, like you said, things on the attack. Now, what is it going to take to be able to finish those attacks to find the ball in the net?
Like we talked about it a couple weeks ago, we still need that player. We need a player that's willing to say, guys, maybe not everybody's here today, but we're going to take care of business. And we're still missing that player. Everybody is still a little bit gun-shy to step up and really be the person in the limelight and be the one that wants to score the goals. But we see it in training. We see little flashes of it in training here and there, and we're getting there, and it's fun.